What's up guys, it's Hair Goddess, and today I'm going to be taking you through some of the mistakes that hairstylists make when they are retouching your hair. The truth is that when hairstylists make mistakes on your hair, you tend to suffer for it because you end up experiencing hair breakage, hair discoloration, dry hair, dry scalp as a result of the mistakes that your hairstylist did. So with these tips, when next you go to retouch your hair and your stylist is trying to make some of these mistakes, you are going to call them to order and they will learn how to do it the right way. So let's get in, guys. With me is this beautiful MegaGrowth relaxer. This is the no lie relaxer, and this is the 7 salon pack touch up. So this is a relaxer that will help you relax your hair and strengthen it in the process without causing hair breakage and damage. And that is possible because it has a neutralizing shampoo in it. So you can neutralize your hair immediately after relaxing, and it also has, of course, the cream relaxer and the activator in it. The first mistake that hairstylists make is that they assume that they know it all and they do not read manufacturer's instruction. In every pack of relaxer comes a manufacturer's guide, so it's important to always open this up and read it. Now when you read it, you realize that there are do's and don'ts for every relaxer. So don't just assume that you know it all. I've been applying no lie relaxers, I've been applying lie relaxers, I've been doing this thing for 20 years. Some things may have changed in the process. It's possible that the relaxer that you're seeing is different from what you've been using. So once in a while, stop by, check out the manufacturer's guide, read through it, and get to learn new things. That is very important. The next mistake they make is that they totally skip hair and scalp analysis. That is a very important point when retouching your hair. You know why? It's important to know the condition of your hair and scalp before retouching. You need to understand your hair porosity, your hair texture. You need to check the scalp to see if there are any abrasions, there are any cuts, or any sores. That way you can tell whether or not to proceed with the relaxer application service. Once you notice any cuts or abrasions, you cannot proceed with the service. But because they do not check the hair and scalp to know whether it's okay for a relaxer service, they go ahead, apply the relaxers, and you end up with scalp burns, you end up with hair breakage. So it's always important that your hairdressers conduct a hair and scalp analysis before any relaxer application service. So the next mistake they make is retouching hair immediately after taking out braids or weaves. I mean, on several occasions I've been in a salon where a client is taking out braids and she goes, maybe I should retouch this hair. And then the stylist say, hey auntie, which relaxer you want to use? No worry, I'll go do one for you. Really? No, but that is our reality. That's what happens. Ideally, whenever you take out braids or weaves, it's expected that you deep condition your hair and wait for at least 7 days before you retouch. This will allow you restore your hair strength and elasticity by deep conditioning. It allows you more time for your hair, to rest and regain its strength from all the tugging and pulling that, the extensions had put it through previously. So it's always important for you to deep condition your hair immediately after taking out braids. Wait for 1 week before you do your next touch-up. A lot of hairstylists are very, very fond of this next mistake I'm about to talk about. Applying relaxer to previously relaxed parts. I don't even know how this happens, but they tend to do it over and over again and they feel like it's right. They always tend to, extend the relaxer to the part of the hair that had been previously relaxed. It is called a touch-up for a reason. Touch-up, you're straightening out the new growth. Only, you're not applying on previously relaxed parts. What happens when you do that, when you get to apply relaxer all the way to the ends, is that your hair will now start over-processing, it will become weak, and it will be more prone to breakage. So please, when next you want to do a touch-up, remind your stylist that the relaxer shouldn't get to the previously relaxed part. It should just be for the new growth. And if your stylist really doesn't know how to manage relaxer in such a way that it won't get to the previously relaxed part, it's advisable to ask them to coat the part of the hair that is already relaxed with a hair cream like the TCB Nourishing Hair Food. So this type of cream can be used to coat the part of the hair that was previously relaxed. That way, it creates a thin layer that covers the hair such that even when the relaxer gets to that part of the hair, it doesn't penetrate inside. So it really has little to no effect on the hair shaft. The next mistake that some hairstylists make when retouching is that they either do poor neutralizing or improper neutralizing. What's neutralizing? Basically, this is the process of stopping the chemical action of the relaxer on the hair by applying a neutralizing shampoo. That will help to stop the action of the relaxer. And if that process is missed or not properly done, you realize that your hair over time will start breaking. Some hairstylists actually do not spend the time needed to wash the relaxer out of the hair well before applying the neutralizing shampoo. And that is why it's always difficult for them to neutralize the hair properly, because you're applying the neutralizing shampoo on hair that has a lot of relaxer already. So that makes it hard for the neutralizing shampoo to get to the hair itself. It's always advisable to ensure that you rinse off every trace of relaxer on the hair before applying the neutralizing shampoo. And when you do start the neutralizing process, allow the neutralizing shampoo to sit in the hair for like a minute before you rinse it off, and repeat that process. Keep massaging, make it lather, rinse and repeat the process until the lather turns white. When the lather turns white, it signifies that there is no more trace of relaxer in the hair, and that means your hair is properly neutralized. And that way you're not going to experience hair breakage. This tip has to do with applying 2 chemicals to the hair concurrently. And it's when stylists tend to retouch your hair, and immediately after retouching, they apply a hair color to the hair. Most likely a permanent hair color or a semi-permanent hair color. These 2 are chemical services and they don't go hand in hand. They affect the cortex of the hair, and the cortex layer of the hair is where the hair gets its strength from. So weakening the cortex layer of the hair at the same time by applying a chemical relaxer to the hair, and shortly after that applying a hair colorant to the hair, is not a good thing. It can lead to hair breakage. So what I usually advise clients is that if you really want to retouch your hair and color your hair, we first of all do the retouching. We retouch this week. You have 1 week to deep condition your hair. Wash, deep condition, and then the next week you can now do the coloring. So from the period with which you retouch to the period with which you are now going to color your hair, we would have had 2 times of deep conditioning, and that would happen within a space of 2 weeks. I hope you understand that. So this allows your hair the opportunity to regain its strength and get prepared for the next chemical service. It also allows your hair to regain its elasticity, so it's not too weak, it's strengthened and it's in good condition. This way you can grow hair that is strong inside and beautiful outside. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you have noted these mistakes that stylists make when retouching your hair, such that when next you want to go retouch your hair, you can look out for these things and ensure that the stylists do it the right way. I also want you to please drop a comment in the comment section. Do well to share this video with your friends. And if you have any other concerns in life with hair or hair care maintenance, hair tips and all of that, let me know in the comment section and I'll be there to give you a quick response. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. It's your girl Ekemini Ogbiko, aka Hair Goddess. Bye.